Hello, world. Welcome to my channel. My name is Ms Elle, and this is the Elle Factor. So I'm gonna start off by giving you a little bit of who I am, sharing a little bit of who I am. You may see me make some faces. I'm very animated. One of the things that I do is I am a host on Airbnb, and although this is a long overdue start of something new, my spirit moved me to do it now. And I have a guest now as I'm doing this. And yeah, so one thing you're going to know about me is that I'm very transparent. All right, so I welcome you to join me on this part of my journey. I'm here to learn, to share, and to hopefully learn with you and have you share with me. I'm gonna keep it as simple and layman as I can. This channel will be focused around all things health and wellness. And health can be spiritual, it can be physical, it can be financial, it can be everything. What it will not be is what everyone else is doing. That's not who I am. I march to the beat of my own drum. So if you are looking for an authentic person with many different ideologies and not locked into one, then welcome to the Elle Factor show. And let's learn and grow together. A little bit about me, a little bit more about me. I have a very colorful background. So what I am doing today, I may not have been doing yesterday. I'm constantly on my quest to be forever evolving and experiencing life to its fullest. Some of you may know that I have a background in radio. That's where the Elle Factor was born. Ms Elle was born, I don't remember what year it was, maybe 2011, between 2010 and 2012, I believe, is when Ms Elle was, when she was born. She started, she started out doing public access television, then went into managing a reggae band, a Haitian reggae band. They were Haitian, but they did reggae cover songs, traditional reggae cover songs, Bob Marley, Dennis Brown, blah, blah, blah. From that, Ms Elle landed on radio. I have stories for days, so I'm not going to get into those stories. I'm just giving you a brief synopsis. I don't do resumes, and this is not an interview. This is just me being transparent of who I am, so you get to understand the type of person that I am and that I'm a real person behind this thing. I don't know where I'm going with it. I just know that for years people have been saying, you should start a podcast. You should do this. Da, 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 da. I do what I want to do when I want to do it. I march to the beat of my own drum. So long story short, did that, ended up doing the Elle Factor show. The Elle Factor show, during that time, I was also producing events. I'm from Brooklyn, New York. I was producing events in the city with a sister friend of mine, where we were, so before that, I was actually working in music, managing artists and DJs successfully. Worked with the management team, worked with the major label, behind the scenes on working with one particular artist. At one point, I was an assistant stylist. Don't know if you guys know who Nina Sky is, and DJ Cypher Sounds, and other people. I was a model in another former life of mine, and this, so I've lived many lives in this experience that I'm on right now. So that's why I say I'm always evolving, right? From there, I also, what did I do after radio? we're going to talk about, we're going to get into things at times, and they'll come up as stories. Again, I don't know where I'm going with this channel or this page or wherever. I don't even know where I'm posting this, okay? This digital diary, I guess, right? So that's what you guys are going to be, my digital diary. And maybe the things that I've grown through. Can you hear that? Anyway, that's all part of my journey. And a lot of it, I can laugh at it now. Some of it, we all have trauma, so some of it I'm still working through. But either way, I'm grateful for it all, the good, the bad, the ugly. I want to be able to share my vulnerable side. I want to be able to do those things, not just as a sounding board, but in the hopes and the expectance of being able to help somebody else. So I had this motto when the Elle Factor radio show was on. I'll close out my show by saying these things, and I'm going to say them here on this channel. And this is going to just go out into the universe as it always has, always will, and forever will be. I'm Ms Elle. Allow me to help you, help me, help yourself. I am now, right? So after the radio, the management, the shows that I used to produce, spoken word events, open mic events, the styling, the management team, eventually, and all of these things have stories. Was I doing that first? Yeah. I started singing when I didn't know I could. I've been singing in a reggae band for about 10 years. I backed up major recording artists. So it's a roots rock reggae band, but I also sing other genres of music. Sometimes I reggaetize, call them reggaetizing the songs, into reggae. But everything, I'm surrounded by music. And while doing that, I've always rescued animals, or used to rescue animals. I have a new theory behind my connection to rescuing animals and why I don't rescue animals anymore, but was on an international show on Animal Planet called The Guardians of Rescue. Did that, and I still sing. So music is a very big part of who I am. Along the journey, I've always been interested and fascinated by not just nature, but the way the human body works, and have always, without knowing what I was doing, and that also goes with the animals. So I jump back and forth, so just bear with me, right? So always been rescuing animals, didn't know that that's what I was doing, but have always been fascinated by the human body and how nature and the human body work with each other, and how similar we are to plants and animals. They may be a little bit smarter than us, even though we don't give them the credit, right? So just putting those things together, still figuring it out, and just seeing how precious life is and how the body works when we work in tandem with nature. So again, I've lived many lives in this one life, but there's certain things that are consistent with me. And I'll tell you, not because I think I'm better than people, because I'm not, but I love sharing the information and the knowledge. I'm like a child in that way. I'm very childlike. So I love when I learn something about, an herb that, oh my God, my mother always had this and has this in her cabinet, or I have this now, and how this is going to benefit me or whatever, right? People ask me all the time, what do I do to stay looking younger than what I look? Like, I'm not ashamed to say I'm 53. I don't even attach myself to those things. So that's one of the reasons, right? But I don't live to eat, I eat to live. And I want to be able to share that journey with you. I didn't wait until I got sick to start seeking out things and blah, 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 blah. I'm the person who has been, and not so much as I was before, but whenever I learn something, I'm the one, I want to share it. Oh my God, I got to let people know about this. The ark is this way. The flood is that way. Don't go there. So I want to be able to just share those things. So that's what I created this about, because people keep telling me, all right? And I've been, at first, maybe it was a little bit of laziness, but also maybe it was a lack of confidence. Well, how am I going to get this started? Because I was so used to having, when I did the radio show, the format of this, this, I need my team to do this, they have to be, and knowing the consistency and all the work that it takes to even do a radio show, much less a podcast, much less a video, a digital diary. So my show is not going to be scripted. It will be unorthodox. It will be organic. It will be natural. It will be vulnerable. It will be funny at times. It will be serious. I'll blend it all in. It's going to be me, Ms Elle, or as the Rastafarians like to call me, Empress Elle. But this is who I am, Elle. Even my name, it means Elle in French. By the way, I am of Haitian and Jamaican descent. I'm a Caribbean girl at heart, born and raised in these divided states of this America. However, I am a Caribbean girl, okay? So, see, I'm going off on a tangent again. But again, I just, the name Elle in French, it's the female derivative. It's a derivative of being a female. I am a woman. Natural, nothing, about my DNA says anything else. I don't, respectfully, I don't believe in the pronoun thing. Stop trying to confuse me. I don't, hopefully I'm not offending anyone. If I am, then this is the wrong channel for you. I don't intend to intentionally hurt anyone's feelings. I think we live in a time where people are just too fucking sensitive, and sometimes I curse, okay? Because I live a very peaceful life. I've been a firecracker. I'm a recovering firecracker. Okay, I own that. If you're into astrology, I'm also Aries. Okay, so I'm aware of the fire. I just told you, my mother's from Haiti. My father's from Jamaica. I'm in Aries. I'm the firstborn. There's a lot of fire in me. Caribbean one, there's a lot of fire in me. However, I am in control. For the most part, I own my crazy, because we all are. The only things I don't own is this gray hair. And don't worry, it won't always be here. Sometimes it'll show up. They're ignorant, and sometimes they won't. I don't take pride in that. However, I do take pride in being transparent. And I just want to help shed light into the world. Let's grow together, right? I don't go through things. I grow through things. I am an entrepreneur at heart, and always looking to do the next thing. But more importantly, like I started off saying, the health, the naturopathic way of living for me is so important. And if I can incorporate it in music, I'll do it. But this is me. So I just want to share that. Welcome you again. Thank you for listening to this long-winded introduction. And look out for my next video. I don't know what the topics are going to be. I don't know. I don't even know when I'm going to post this video, but I am going to post it. I'm going to post it to my channel. And I'm going to say that somebody else said that. I'm going to post it to my channel, and I expect, because I am a magnet to all things that are for my greater good, and therefore I am looking forward to meeting my tribe. I'm going to leave my comments on. If you guys have ideas or things that you want to talk about, let's get to it. Again, I'm going to be talking about things that even a lot of naturopathic people out here are not necessarily talking about, or may not even know. I've got some great mentors that I'm under their tutelage. So I guess one reason that just came to me that I'm growing this channel is to help. I don't want to do a GoFundMe. I want to just show you more than I can tell you why I deserve to be a certified naturopathic practitioner. I don't even want to practice being a practitioner. I'd rather just start my own apothecary and give consultations in that way. And I have a reason for all of that, right? There's a method to my madness. I also manufacture natural, organic, cold pressed trace mineral infused juices. I have recipes for all types of ailments, including cancer, high blood pressure, fibroids, postpartum, all type of recipes. I have recipes under my belt. I'm a Jane of many things, right? Not a Jack. I'm a Jane of many things, many trades, and I take pride in everything that I do, and I want to be able to share with you all those things, because as I said earlier, I feel that they can help somebody. And if it can't, okay, then maybe it's just going to be helping me. Either way, I'm putting it out there. It's free. So if you like what I'm saying and you are looking forward to more and you have comments or suggestions, hit the like button, subscribe, and let's get it in. Looking forward to seeing you guys or hearing from you guys soon. Again, my name is Ms Elle, or if you're nasty, you can call me Empress Elle. I'm also very corny. I don't really care about that. And yeah, let's get this tribe growing. I'm looking forward to meeting like-minded people. I'm looking forward to people that are skeptical. I have receipts. I've got testimonies. I've got my own experiences. We can share our own experiences, and let's raise more awareness about how to live, in a more peaceful way, how to eat to live, how to grow our money, our wealth, and create legacies for ourselves and our family. All right, guys? I know you don't know me yet, but I love you anyway. Love you for watching. If you made it through this whole long-winded video, thanks again. Subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. They could even tell an enemy. All right? Let me help you. Help me. Help yourself. Till next time, guys.